certified piper. No, he stayed pretty grounded to the game. Everybody was getting high then. You can't even smoke a joint around that. We had real old school down in the trenches working. And that was honed in him by his dad, Living John Casino. Magic was always this way. He never did none of that, so I did everything.
Pushing forward, but he keeps pulling me backwards. Nowhere to turn. Now I'm standing back from it. I finally see the pattern. I never learned. Come on. He doesn't love me, so I tell myself,
Ok, pueblo, esta transmisión es gracias a Suplidora Hernández DRL. Aquí un breve resumen de lo acontecido en este preciso, en donde comenzaremos con los inconvenientes que ha tenido el equipo de el Thunder y la gerencia. Uno de los equipos más esperados durante todo el season. Ha dejado muchas cosas de qué hablar. El inicio de temporada que han tenido los Thunder, debido a las continuas derrotas que ha comenzado el equipo. Por primera vez en los últimos 3 años que este equipo contiene 2 derrotas consecutivas, señores. Se cree que la gerencia va a comenzar una pequeña remodificación de todo el equipo. Mientras esto está pasando, los ojos están puestos única y exclusivamente en el gerente general Raúl de la Cruz, cuyas piezas que ha movido no han sido del todo claras debido a la mala administración que ha tenido. De la Cruz ha sido señalado como el culpable de la caída de esta gerencia debido a cambiar el esquema completamente de su equipo. Dejó a un lado los tiros de 3, comenzó a buscar jugadores más grandes pero a la misma vez más lentos, que daban como resultado una pésima desarrollo por el cambio tan repentino que tuvo la gerencia. Así que todos están culpando a Raúl de la Cruz en Oklahoma. Seguimos con otro equipo que está dejando mucho de qué hablar y es el mal inicio que ha tenido Boston Celtics. Un equipo conocido por su gran desempeño ha tenido un inicio también para olvidar. Los fanáticos están molestos porque las piezas están ahí, los jugadores están ahí, no se sabe qué ha pasado. Ha tenido 2 derrotas consecutivas. El equipo no ha tenido química, ha habido muchos cambios a nivel del manager, pero no han podido cuajar el equipo. Seguimos analizando qué hará el gerente Miguel Antioquia ante esta situación que presenta el equipo hoy en día. Una situación que pone preocupada a la gerencia de los Celtics. Se ha hablado incluso de desmantelar el equipo también. Se ha hablado de hacer un posible cambio con algunas piezas importantes que se creían que no iban a ser piezas para cambio. Seguido con esto, vamos para lo que han tenido, que sí han tenido un buen inicio. Los equipos que sigan como Golden State, la gran El gran inicio de este equipo ha puesto a temblar a la liga. Ha acabado contra todos sus rivales de una forma desprobable. Seguimos. Los Raptors. Y su 2-0, cuando se pensaba que los Raptors no iban para ningún lado, resulta que ahora tienen 2-0. Seguimos con el equipo de Houston que se enfrenta hoy al equipo de el Oklahoma City Thunder. A ver, si los Thunder le ponen un alto a la cadena de derrotas que han tenido, o Houston Rockets se eleva a la cima, teniendo récord de 3-0. Juego muy importante para las aspiraciones de ambos equipos. No se esperaba mucho de los Rockets, se esperaba mucho del City Thunder, pero las cosas han sido contrarias. El Thunder está abajo y el Houston está arriba. Sigamos con la transmisión de este juego. Necesito de manera de estrategia, ¿verdad? No se puede.
Come around and rock it. You know I come around and rock it. You know I come around and rock it. Word up, word up. Oh, hold up. You know I come around and rock it. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Word up, word up.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. With me, oh you know him, Shaquille O'Neal. You know this guy too, Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Houston Rockets at Toy.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll be watching the Houston Rockets playing against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Checking out Oklahoma City. One thing they've talked about, sustaining focus on the defensive end, allowing no easy shots, trying to be disruptive, maybe causing some turnovers that can lead to easy buckets in transition. And DeMarcus Cousins, no question about the talent, but Kenny, can he be the best player or at least a top?
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We have the Thunder as the road team for today's Western Conference matchup. Welcome, everybody. Glad you decided to spend your Thursday night with us here at 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Tonight we're going to see two conference rivals go at it heading into this type of game, knowing that setup. What's your mentality?
Well, I think first and foremost, excitement. You're chomping at the bit to get after these guys because you're salivating about the opportunity to take down your rival. Nothing excites you more and gets the competitive juices going more than having a chance to take your rival down.
Absolutely. And it really reflects in terms of what that standing shows, too. You win against your rival. It's like 2 wins instead of 1.
Yeah, it does. It carries a little extra weight.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Curry is out there with Irving. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Malone in at the 4 spot. And he gets the bucket.
And Curry certainly is clever and crafty. Trickery is part of his arsenal when he gets inside. I mean, I like seeing him do his thing close to the basket.
Now here's Booker. Wilkins with a screen on Irving. A nice shot by Booker.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Mike D'Antoni. David, what do you have to say?
Well, Kevin, speed will be on display this evening. He told his players, get out and transition every chance they get. Try to turn this into a track meet. We'll see if they can have their running shoes on tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that was an Unleashed Chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Happy. And a wide open look for Irving. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here. You know, there are certain players who just seem to have a knack for putting the ball in the basket. Lou Williams is in that category.
Now here's Cousins. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Markkanen against Williams. Teardrop shot. And it's Malone with the rebound. Down low. Williams passes to Booker. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
Now here's Markkanen. Knocks down the 3-ball.
I love the three-point shooting of Irving. Excellent at dialing it in from deep, and you've got to respect his range.
Irving against Booker. Houston with a big group substitution here. Ayton, he's checked in for Malone. Bielitsa comes in for Wilkins. Bertanis, he's checked in for Lou Williams. And it's Napier in for Chauncey Billups. The Thunder also changing it up. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Cousins. Markieff Morris comes in for Malone. And it's Drew Holiday in for Curry. Here's Bertans. Now the pass to Bielitsa. The dish to Ayton. 6 to shoot. Here's Booker. And the shot is long.
That's a good shot. Even though it couldn't find the bottom of the bucket, I like the shot quality.
To the middle. Morris kicks to Markkanen. On its way from Irving for two. It's rebounded by Houston.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Sinks the triple. 7 points for Devin Booker.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called.
Range on that shot. It's amazing. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Rockets lead by 1. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
El final del quarter. De 1 a la ventaja de los Rockets.
One of the league's best point guards, Kyrie Irving, had this to say about his competition.
2011, I came into a league where the point guard.
Some say, Greg, a golden age at the point guard position.
Yeah, and Irving right there with the best of them. He embraces the challenge.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a numbers standpoint?
Through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
Yeah, outworking them right now, plain and simple. I mean, they've been terrific in the open floor.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for Oklahoma City right now, Markkanen is out there with Morris. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Holiday. And it's Towns in at the 5 down low. Houston in the lead. And Markieff Morris out of Kansas. A spread 4, as they say.
And able to stripe it from anywhere on the floor. A good secondary scorer who can also create his own shot on the block at times.
Morris is screened. Here's Markkanen, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Boy, in this day and age of how the game is played, Markkanen's skill set, hand in glove fit, superb at spacing the floor with his shooting stroke.
And Lauri Markkanen, a 7-footer who can really let it fly. At Arizona, the most three-pointers ever by a 7-footer in a single season.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And Markkanen also setting records for three-pointers made by a rookie, Greg.
A quick release, the ball comes off his hands so effortlessly. He's more than a stretch big as well. I think he's a shooter who just happens to be 7 feet tall.
Carew just checked in for the Rockets. Wilkins comes in for Devin Booker. They have not led for a while, a chance to do so here.
Well, they'd like to retake the lead on this possession.
Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
Let's it fly. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Not much else you can do there. I mean, that's what you want. Too bad they weren't able to finish it off.
Now here's Wilkins. Over Bell. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And in their own words, the Houston Rockets obsessed with beating the Warriors.
Couldn't quite get over the hump in the Western Conference Finals, but they gave the Dubs everything they could handle. Hopefully a rivalry that will continue to excite fans for seasons to come.
And he knocks down the first one.
And you look at Will, we talk about the spectacular athleticism, but in some ways, I think he's just underrated as a basketball player. Just does so many things well for his team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Malone comes in for Ayton. And Chauncey Billups is subbed in for Shabazz Napier. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, Devin Booker is a 20-point-per-game scorer since his second season in the league. And he knows you have to have confidence to be a great shooter. He said, know the work you've put in, trust your game. Just because you miss shots, you can't doubt yourself. They're supposed to fall, and they will if you keep shooting. Kevin?
Next shot mentality for sure. Thanks, G.A. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Rockets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Billups against Curry. To the left wing. Cousins with a screen for Holiday. Outside for Curry. Cousins trying to free himself up. Off target from outside. On offense, here are the Rockets. Caruge passes to Billups. Outside Wilkins. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
At the line for 2.
Two shots.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Curry way outside. He got it.
Wow, what a miracle heave to finish off the quarter. How'd he get that one to go?
I don't know.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Good to have you back. Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. A competitive matchup for Oklahoma City in the first quarter. Their largest deficit of the period was just 4 points. They were right there within shouting distance the entire time. If you look at the second quarter scoring, they had a small edge. They really hung tough as we got close to halftime. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
Well, the three-point shooting was the key thus far. When you're knocking down those shots from the perimeter, it really spreads the floor. You demand respect from the defense. We'll see if they can keep it flowing in the second half.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
Scoring in the paint, that's an area where they can improve. With the defense sagging in, they settle for a lot of jump shots in the first half. Coming out of the break, I think it'll be better running off pick and rolls, hitting cutters, moving toward the hoop. That old Boston Celtics style basketball.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And as we return to Houston, Texas, a terrific look at the skyline here. The Toyota Center, part of that great landscape. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
Yeah, and it's been fun to watch, partner, because not only is he shooting a high percentage, a good percentage, he's also carrying the team.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. The Thunder with the lead. Malone is out there with Wilkins. Then there's Chauncey Billups. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. It's the 5 for Houston right now. The shot's good from Irving. You're always looking for guys with confidence. But then some guys maybe go a little bit too far with that element. And the efficiency level will drop below their talent level. There are guys that can be swayed by that.
Yeah, you're right. And it's a mixed bag with those kind of guys because the talent is always on display, and it's hard not to appreciate it, but the inconsistency is frustrating. Perhaps the guy who maybe best epitomizes that is Lance Stevenson, because when he's good, he can give you a lot of stuff at both ends. When he's sideways, he can hurt you a little bit too.
Billups kicks to Wilkins. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Got a piece of it. Pass to Markkanen. Feeds it to Cousins. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now it's a 6-point Oklahoma City lead.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Wilkins. Markkanen pulls it in.
Not surprising he missed that one, though, Kevin. I mean, the defense was very aggressive on him there. Well, you know, one of the things about Mike D'Antoni is that he's an excellent offensive mind, but he gives his players so much confidence. His defensive reputation is not as strong, but with the Rockets last season, they actually were a lockdown team at times. D'Antoni answering those critics about not being a defensive-minded coach.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, since the rise of the Warriors, we've seen a fair amount of soul-searching by the league's other contenders. There is incredible pressure to shake things up. Now, sometimes it can elevate a team, but we have often seen it also can tear a team apart.
It can be fragile for sure. David, thank you so much. The Rockets making a switch here. Ayton's checked in. Towns, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Curry. There's 48 seconds left in the third. And that one's good. Cousins.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Trains the three-pointer. Williams has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Man, I tell you what, Kevin, I don't know if anybody has a more relaxed shooting motion. Williams very efficient and easy with that stroke.
Curry kicks to Markkanen. It's rebounded by Houston.
That's
Billups against Markkanen. Here's Billups. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Malone. And yes, a nice assist. A 3-point Oklahoma City lead. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Thunder out in front. They lead by 3. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. So for Oklahoma City right now, Morris is out there with Bell. Then there's Towns. Then it's Holiday. And it's Irving in at the 2-guard spot. Bertans inside the line. It's rebounded by Towns.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Clearly a frustrating missed opportunity there. Space he needed, but he bricked it.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
They are delicious. This was the last.
And Billups gets it to go.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
Well, they don't have anybody to blame but themselves. Got to prevent them from getting good looks this late in the ball game. You got to come up with stops.
And stolen by Ayton. Here's Booker. And yes, a nice assist from Billups. 9 points for Devin Booker.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
Yeah, he's really calm in these situations. Simply takes his time in tight spots. You got to be patient. And he is playing to his strengths.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're ahead by 1. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Wilkins is checked in for Bertans. Malone's checked in for the Thunder. Lowry Marketing comes in for Bell. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one.
Booker the pass to Wilkins. To take the lead. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Here's Irving. Here's Malone. And he banks it in. And the Thunder lead by 1.
I like the touch from Malone inside there. I mean, one of the most accomplished scorers in the game, without a doubt.
They set the pick. Phillips gets to Ayton. It's Wilkins on the wing. He's covered by Malone. 5 on the clock. Phillips inside the line. Can't hit that one. And it's Oklahoma City the other way.
Interrumpimos este programa para informarle de una noticia que me acaban de informar, obviamente valga la redundancia. Esto va a dejar en shock a muchos televidentes lo que me acaban de anunciar vía Twitter, directamente desde la gerencia de Boston Celtics, en donde confirman un breaking news, donde se ha ocurrido un cambio que paralizará la liga. Un cambio directo entre Minnesota Timberwolves y Boston Celtics, en donde Larry Bird fue drafteado a Minnesota y Kawhi cae en Boston Celtics. Cambio directo. Cambio directo. Comenzaron las fichas a moverse. Boston Celtics se cansó de esperar más de Larry Bird y ha decidido mandar su estrella lanzadora de 3 a Minnesota para reducir su nómina, y Boston Celtics se hace de Kawhi Leonard. Vamos a ver qué seguirá siendo la gerencia de Boston Celtics. Seguimos con la transmisión del juego.
To the inside, Holiday sinks it.
Boy, it's just a fantastic effort they're getting from Drew Holiday right now.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They trail by 3. 52 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket. At will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Wilkins passes to Williams. Buries the triple. And that was an enormous three-pointer.
That is cold-blooded.
Indeed it is. Love seeing him deliver when they need him most. No fear taking these shots. I love it.
Over to the left wing. Three-pointer, Markkanen. Rebound, Malone. And the Rockets with possession here.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're behind by 2. 27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Passes it to Cousins. Yes! A huge shot to tie it up.
And he comes up with the crucial buckets time and again. Cousins, an incredible talent.
Timeout called the Rockets. The score is...
Tiempo pedido por la gerencia, por el gerente, el manager Michael. Tiempo pedido. Mientras estamos en el tiempo, hay que analizar este cambio que ha sacudido la liga. Larry Bird hacia Minnesota Timberwolves. Kawhi hacia Boston Celtics. ¿Qué dice los expertos al respecto de este cambio? ¿Favoreció al Boston Celtics? En asuntos económicos se puede decir que tiene más espacio para maniobrar su cartera. Pero a nivel de jugador, creo que salió beneficiado el equipo de Minnesota. Ahora bien, no creo que Boston haya hecho este cambio para quedarse solamente con Kawhi. Lo que yo creo es que Boston Celtics lo que quiso espacio para la cartera y mover otras fichas. Y encontró la oportunidad de hacerse de un jugador del calibre de Kawhi Leonard para acompañarlo con otras piezas que veía la gerencia que necesitaba.
Tied 33. 20 seconds left in the fourth.
Afecta esto del equipo de Minnesota debido a que Minnesota ya estaba teniendo
And so it's Houston with it. And the officials are calling a technical foul here. You don't see this too often. But they tried to call for a timeout when they had none left.
And really a complete lack of awareness right there. Remember last year in the playoffs, Coach Dave Blatt almost could have cost the Cavs a series. Seemed to have no idea they were out of bounds.
Good point, Greg. It is. He just lost focus completely.
Tuve que fallar ese tiro libre para que no se vayan a alarmar. Hay que, sin querer...
Didn't have his head in the game at all at that moment. And here now the Thunder. Curry outside.
Y darle la bola a Houston porque hice un tollo.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Coño, hice un tollo. Aunque debí dejar a Michael como estaba, porque Michael, tenía que ver. Michael, usted tenía que ver que su equipo no tenía tiempo. Yo debería de pasarle la bola a Oklahoma. Yo debería, como el error fue mío, porque ni te lo avisé. Pero usted tiene que ver los tiempos de su equipo. Como es la primera vez que pasa, lo voy a dejar así. La próxima vez, el dirigente que pide un tiempo sin tener un tiempo y yo no lo vea ni me percate, no va a ser culpa mía. Usted tiene que ver los tiempos que tiene su equipo y cuánto ha pedido.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Phillips kicks to Wilkins. 13 feet away. Oh, no good. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll be back shortly live from... Well, if you love great competition and neck-to-neck basketball action, this one has been a great one. Overtime number 1. Getting going right now.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
So the Rockets win the tip. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. Taking a look at the Rockets. Wilkins is out there. Moses Malone. Then it's Williams. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Phillips in at the point. Curry dishes to Cousins. Malone with the block.
How about the fix there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And, you know, it's obvious he's a talented scorer. I mean, that's a given. A guy you can depend on to get it done in a lot of ways.
That free throw good from Wilkins.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
Cousins inside. He's covered by Malone. Marking in the screen on Booker. Irving. And it connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over.
Señores, falta minuto por jugar. Dominican Wilkins ha hecho un hombre.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
Necesita reaccionar, pero Montemador está presionando. no ha tenido un buen día.
It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Yeah, and Cousins never shy when his team needs a game-changing basket.
Phillips kicks to Wilkins. That's a nice passing there by Houston. Back to Phillips. Pocket 6. Wilkins with a screen on. And Phillips, here we go. Nails it.
Just terrific. First compiling the lead and now building on it.
And that's what you want to do. I mean, you can't let the opposition off the hook here. I mean,
is a clutch performer, someone who isn't afraid of taking big shots. I just love how fearless he is.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by 6. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Guys, what's your take?
And they still got a little time to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul make things interesting.
Yeah, but they need some help. They're going to need some help any way you look at it. I mean, they're hoping for some missed free throws at the other end.
Here's Malone. Off the inbound, no good.
And really, for some reason, just not a big part of their offense today. Hard to get into a rhythm when you're getting so few opportunities at the rim.
La gerencia de Oklahoma City donde tiene que moverse si quiere ganar. Si quieren ganar y mantener su nombre. El juego está por 5, faltando 10.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're behind by 8. There's 18 seconds left in overtime.
Capellán de su veneno, que como quiera Houston iba a...
And Bell kicks to Markkanen, outside Holiday, tries a 3. The Rockets pull it in.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
And here is Williams. So we see the Rockets get the win here. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Owens, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.
La acusación de la gerencia de Oklahoma de Iván, de Raúl, como ustedes lo conozcan, pero eso no afectó el resultado porque Houston iba a agotar su reloj de 24 segundos como quiera. Ahora vamos a hacer válido.
I just didn't get no pics up. You was dead. You saw me get my. Oh. Let it gossip. I had to get. Ain't no secret to it. If I did it, then I had to do it. She really do. she really got it. I had to do it, she came through it. I had to do it, I really do, I really got it. Ain't no secret to it. If I did it, then I had to do it. She really do, she really got it. Yeah, I had to do it, she came through. I love it when they get it, she know I got it. Critic and a cynic, invite her over, I ain't expect. For dinner, turn the gun for breakfast. Exit stage left on some clever. Like, gotta pick up my pops from the airport. White lies, told y'all I ain't. I'm federal with the serve, Kershaw with the Tony Stewart with the swerve. I'm so sincere, I love it when they. My little quarterback, I had to run it back. Yeah, I had to leave so I could bring it back. Look, the real is back, how real is that?
Hermano mío, tienen que tener cuenta para que esta gente no te acaben con eso, ¿oíste? Para que después no digan que es un fraude, ¿sabes cómo son esta gente que se agarran de todo?
Before I was up, I had to stay down. Yeah, now I bat 1,000 now. Bankroll 100 million now. Yeah, I really do, I really got it. Ain't no secret to it. If I did it, then I had to do it. She really do, she really got it. I had to do it. She came through, yeah, I had to do it. I really do, I really got it. Ain't no secret to it. If I did it, then I had to do it. She really do, she really got it. I had to do it. She came through.
¿Tú anuncias los tiempos o son unos tiempos específicos por